guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Today, we're going to be playing Path of Exile yet again, and we are going to continue on leveling up our character a little bit more. We are going to be firing up some higher tier maps today. We're probably going to do tier 15s. I've been working on getting these towers ready for the actual game, and I haven't slept, so this will be kind of a fun one to play. But the goal today, if you're curious, is to farm these as much as we can, these breaches. Since we are level 15 now, we can do breaches, which should be pretty cool. Also, the music is way louder than I anticipated. Maybe I can fix it. It's like really touchy. Maybe about right there. That might work. We'll find out. Now, I just gotta wake up because we gotta farm and we gotta do things. So the way this works is the towers have a radius, and everything within this radius, this fire ring, is overlapped. You can see where they end. So these have 37% quality. I can't do any more. I did these three, and I would do this fourth one, but I can't get to that one. I have to go all the way around here and then back this way and horseshoe. So we'll probably just go through, do these four after we finish this map here. And then we'll do those breaches. But we could actually go skip to this one. We can also skip to Savannah. Actually, we'll do this one. Well, we might. I'm debating. You know, fuck it. We'll do this one first. I don't know if I want to blow like a good map on it. We'll do this one. It'll be good either way. Let me get the chat out here. This is what happens when I don't sleep, by the way. At Facebook, we can put you there. Mute that. No, it's already muted. We're good. And then pop out for Twitch. Looking for the Twitch chat. It's somewhere around here. Oh, what a time to be alive, dude. Alright, and then we'll record that. And we're set. Okay, so let's hopefully find some decent loot. If not, we'll be in trouble and we won't find anything good. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, level 15 map. Monsters should be a little bit harder, but my damage has gone up. I decided to spend a little bit of money on the skills, and I got these all to the 6 socket, so now they have 6 slots. My damage is 47k, and it is a wrecking ball. Now, the only difference is my resistances are still a little wonky on Chaos Res. I haven't fixed that yet. I'll probably pick up some rings once I start making a little bit more money doing these tier 15s. And once I sell that spear, we found a spear earlier today that was worth about maybe 20, 30 exalts. Not exalts, sorry, divines. So we're gonna try to get rid of that. I thought about keeping it for my other monk and just using it, but I figured I could always buy another one if I farm one. So I want to level up a little bit more. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Where did that come from? Alright, well, I guess we'll redo that. I'm gonna run a tier 14, I think, on that one. That was kind of... I literally just died. Like, I don't even know what hit me. I'll keep the tier 15 here, and then we will do a boost on this one. I have no idea what the fuck that was. It's gonna suck. This map's gonna be worse. But sometimes that happens. Like, you just have a weird... You have like a weird like death thing or something that happened off the ground there. And that thing just murdered the fuck out of me. I don't know. I literally do not know. Also, this is not the same map. I went to the wrong place. No, it's fine. We gotta do it either way. It's cool. We'll see how my reactions are tonight. Also, what's going on with my mouse? Hold on. I think I fixed it. Sometimes when I scroll back on the mouse, it zooms in instead of scrolling out, which is really, 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 really annoying. I think we're good now. Don't need any of those. I'll take that. It's a tier 3. You never know. Sometimes these tiered items are pretty good. Or they can be. I didn't move that other way. But it's an early morning. I still got to wake up. Who am I kidding? I haven't slept. I'm going to pick up a lot of waystones today, too. Try to get my collection of tier 15 going. That way we have like an endless supply to choose from. Because you can burn through them pretty quick. Gotta watch out for that little plant right there. That purple one. That thing will kill me. The problem with that purple one, you don't think it's like dangerous because you don't see it half the time. Like they'll like appear right on you. Like right here. And then they just like blow up next to you. And you didn't even know they were there. Usually it's I have too much like ground effects around me from my own attacks that I can't even tell. Why is he not? I want to stand next to him, but with the he's got that one, and then he's got the purple one, so it's like really dangerous.
That would only slow me down.
I don't think I need that. I probably picked up some junk. Tier 3 on a staff. These I don't need. Those are already found. Hey buddy, I'm in the portal. He didn't even hit me. What's up, Darren? How you doing, man? I don't have the YouTube chat open. There we go. I should have slept, dude. 43 spirit. That's not bad. Lightning evasion, not crazy. A fire roll. This is the tier 4, tier 3 staff. It's not awful. It doesn't look too bad. But just kidding, it's trash. Alright, let's get rid of the extra maps that I have in here. Gotta hold on to that one. I'm kind of bummed I burned a map, but oh well. It's not the end of the world, we'll get more. I'll just have to craft a few others. Hopefully get good ones too. That way we can try to boost the rifts. Breaches, I should say. I always call them rifts. I don't know why. Habit, maybe. Not sure where it came from, but yeah. Maybe it's a Diablo thing. I'm also hoping it'll hit level 90 today too. I'm only 20% away, so probably like 5 full maps and we could level. Maybe 3 if we have like really good riffs. But I don't know. These little things, those are annoying. I need that heavy belt, actually. There's a white heavy belt there. There's a reason for that. It can very quickly become a 20 tier item. Not 20 tier, but a 20 divine item. If you get lucky. But I don't think I'm that lucky. I think I could turn into 2 different ones. There's one that's really rare, the Headhunter. And then there's one that is not so rare, but it's still worth like 1 or 2 divines. Depending on your stats, I think. I mean, to be fair, I'd take either one. It's a free piece of loot. And then I want the Headhunter. I don't know if I could use it right now because my resistances are dog shit. And I'd have to find a way to fix them. which would be like my helmet, my boots would have to get upgraded. I don't really have the money to do that, so I'd probably sell it. As much as I'd like to use it, I don't know. Well, maybe using it would make more sense. But I'm not sure yet. I think he's proximity. Yeah, I gotta stand next to him. Gotta give it a second. He'll probably blow up or something. I think we're okay. I have trust issues in this game, dude. Like, I'll go stand on something after I kill it, and then I die. I don't like doing that. Not cool.
Only slow me down.
No, don't do that. This whole thing messes with me a lot because it looks like you can walk behind it, right? It's not connected at the top, but there's a piece of dirt here that you can't walk past. And if you look at the mini map, it's solid. So when I was over here, I was like, oh, I'll sneak around that orb and go this way. And then it pulled me that direction. Almost made me walk right into it, and I almost died.
Fury.
I got stunned. I can't do anything. Sometimes that happens, man. Later.
God, no pack space for that.
This map is almost completed. There's like one more boss left, but I got too much loot. I gotta go ID it. Happy New Year, man. Hope I keep streaming. We'll see. I didn't read the stats on that. No. Probably not. I gotta wake up, dude. It's bright, early, and I'm still tired. Too early for this. No. 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 That's good rarity, but resistances are bad. Good max life, strength, cold res. If it rolled another res, maybe. But it's not 40, it's only like 30. I mean, he wants a divine for it. But he's also got a huge armor roll. And you could try. Max life. Has a ton of regen right there. A ton. We could try selling it for 20. Alright, and then currency. Get rid of this. I want to roll that. Push me luck, and it's gone. Max life. Plus 6 attributes, 78 energy shield, 104 accuracy, damage recoup his mana. It ain't good. It ain't great, that's for sure. We need a map tab so bad right now. It's one thing I think we really need. But the game's like, you know what? You don't need a map tab. We'll get to that. Not a priority. Do I have any? I don't have any scrolls on me. Damn. Alright, let's go get the last one. And then we can move on to the next map that actually has a portal in it. We could try that while I'm sleepy. We'll see how that goes. Sheesh.
That would only slow me down.
There's a tier 3 bow back there. I want it. Like, tier 3s are cool, but... Oh, it's a tier 5. Fuck. Alright, maybe we gotta play it cool.
That would only slow me
Wait, I can't pick that up? I was like, what the fuck is in the way? Not often do I see a tier 5. I mean, I find them, but... For a tier 5 bow, that's a little more unusual. Alright, good luck. Oof. 3 to 98 lightning. Accuracy rolls out of this world, but that doesn't matter. Man, I was really hoping for something better than that with a tier 5 bow. That's just unfortunate. Like they're not good. That's a good max life roll. Evasion, that's really high. But there's no movement, there's no resistance. So I don't think it's really worth keeping. Crazy good physical roll. But a tier 1 for percent. Ooh, +3. What's max on hammers? Is it 4? No, I think it's 7 or something. I think it's the same as like a monk's staff, which is crazy. Alright. I'm gonna go grab the other junk to sell. And then bring it back. And then probably pop in the other map and actually do something fun. Not saying all maps are not fun. Not saying that. It's just that one's kind of... eh. Oh, we're not done yet. There's another boss. I wasn't sure if the map was cleared or not. I was like, I think we're close, but I thought that was it. I accidentally froze him over there. Oops. Tier 4 helm. I don't think I found the hewn mask either. I'm finding more items that are legendaries that I've never seen before lately. 2. This one, no. Attack speed's cool, but everything else is bad. I think this is a tier 4 helm. 32 fire res, 28 lightning res. You could slam it. I don't know what it's worth though. That armor roll's high. No, I don't want that. Not worth anything, even with max mana. Shit, that's a pile of junk. +4 to all melee. I don't think +4 matters. Like it matters, but it's like not that important. And this one, -10. Nice. Yeah, I haven't found that one before. Okay, we're gonna take some of these with us. Let's go look at the map, see if I can do what I need to do here. All right, so that one's done. We can do Savannah. I'm debating on like saving this section for when I go to there. And what I would do is I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I do this tower. And then I would maybe go here, and then, well, fuck. I'd have to go that way and then down, use this tower, and it would add more rarity to these other maps plus these maps, because they'll all be within range. So maybe that would work. But I'd rather just play Savannah and see what happens. So 37% quantity of items. Do I still play Call of Duty? No. I haven't played it for a while. I just haven't been interested. I'm gonna pause that for a bit. Yeah. And then let's do sound. Throw this music on for a bit. A little bit of background music there. Nothing as crazy as before. I like the other stuff more when I play, but my brain is not braining right now. I didn't realize how tired I was before I started the stream. So we'll see how long I stay on. I'll take that ruby though. My question is, can I find more divine orbs today? Monsters feel a little bit more tough on this map.
Storming arrow.
But there we go.
What luck?
Yeah, I'm gonna start finding more gold here too. There should be a breach here somewhere. It's somewhere on the map. We'll find it eventually. And then we'll have to deal with whatever else comes after. It's driving me crazy. I'll just have messy hair today. It's a little too hot in the house. It's supposed to snow, but I haven't seen any snow yet. And it was really fucking cold earlier today. A lot of legendaries. Goddamn. That guy almost killed me. These things are annoying. They like blend in and I never really see them. And then they almost like blow up at my feet. It's because my spells are blue and it's like a little blue lightning man that comes running around everywhere. And you don't see him and then next thing you know you explode. Empowered attack deal 16. I don't know what that one is. Max life is really good. Evasion rating. I think the rest of that's really bad. Oh, thank you. No. No. 39%, 671. It's like T1 rolls right there. Those are so bad. I don't know if I found that one yet. This we'll hold on to. Those can be moved up. I have found that. Okay. Rip. I'll put the rest in here. Get rid of this. And we'll go back at it. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, man? Yeah, I just haven't really been interested in playing Call of Duty for a while. Mood-wise, everything else, I just can't. It's not fun anymore. I don't want to stream it. Like, I really just don't. So I don't stream it. Oh, that was close. I can't attack. It's not letting me. I'm like stunned, but for some reason I don't see it. Is proximity maybe? There we go. There's those exalts. Let's go.
That's quite nice.
More legendaries too. A lot more legendaries. I haven't got to the fun part yet. There's the rift. Yo, chill. Alright, fuck it. Hold on to your butts. I got stunned. I'm stunned. When he gets stunned, he can't attack. You just kind of run around like a dummy. That's really, 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 really annoying. I'm stunned again. Still stunned. I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck. I bailed out of that one. That's too much. I think that's gonna blow up on me. I need to get back. Yikes. Yikes. Not great, but I could have died. I'm trying to avoid losing my experience right now because I want to level up. And me being tired and playing is not a good idea. I'm 89%, so it's like, fuck. But yeah, I don't know. The character's doing okay, though. That wasn't so bad.
Stay light, stay
It's just when you
alive.
get interrupted and you can't attack, and then you're just standing there, and you're just like, dude, I wish I could fight right now. And it, like, won't let you. And then enemies will surround you, and then you get stuck, and then they just immediately kill you. If you can't fight them back, you die. So you either have to run around and wait until you can, which is really annoying. I don't know if I found those. I found those before. Don't need those. Oh. No, it's accuracy. That's fine.
Go.
Let's see. I didn't have that one.
Go on.
I do have that one. Double res, but they're super low. 2 to 4, 40% with bow skills. That's cool, but the physical damage sucks.
Indeed.
There's the currency back in here. Let's do maps. Yeah, it's just annoying. But it's just the first match. It's not a big deal. We got plenty of games to go. And it'll get better over time.
Pitiful.
I need to make some character upgrades too, but I'm not sure what I want to upgrade. It'll probably be a little while because I need to sell the staff, and having somebody buy it for 20 divine is going to be kind of... It's a lot. So usually if somebody wants to spend that much on a staff, there's only so many people that will do it. And even when they do, they want to buy like the best staff. So if yours isn't cheap enough or not good enough, they're gonna buy something else. So you have to be careful. Oh fuck! I didn't even see him.
That would only
Oh, they're being revived. That's why. Where's the guy at? He must be over here. Must be this guy. He's a shaman.
take this.
Oh, let's go. Divine Orb.
Stay alive.
Which I can't pick up because the game's dumb. A Divine Orb is worth quite a bit. Alright, what other junk is in here that I don't want? That one, that one, that one. I am way too tired to be sorting an inventory. Oh, we'll make it work. Let's go get the last 2 bosses, and I'll come back for all the other junk. Check that dual string, too. Just on the off chance, you know? Might be good. I have to stand close to him to damage him. I don't know how many portals I have left. I think I don't have that many. I got 3. That's fine.
Speak.
17, 23, no. Max life is good. Everything else is bad. Max life is sick. Same with mana, but everything else sucks. 42%. I really don't know about shields. I already have those.
Of course.
Alright, let's add to our divine collection. I spent a few earlier when I upgraded. I ended up finding a perfect jeweler's orb, and then I went and bought 2 more, so I upgraded my stats. That is why I don't currently have my 8 divines or however many I had earlier. But you gotta spend money to make money, I suppose. Glad you got on a stream this morning so late. I mean, dude, I haven't slept yet, so I don't know. Probably not a good idea. I'm really fucking tired. Might just try to level up, then go take a break, and then sleep for like a couple hours, and then come back for the rest of the day. But I'm also tempted to try to stay up and fix my schedule a little, but I don't know if I'll make it. Like as soon as I press the start button, I got super sleepy. But that shit happens. I can't move. He's got a slow bubble. Makes you, it's that Tempurial thing. It just slows you down. I'm gonna die. There we go. I was getting stunned between like the rest of them, and I couldn't get away because he slows me down. But it's like I just need a second so I could turn around and attack. But when your attack speed is 1%, you can't really do anything. So it worked, but that was close. Don't need that either. Don't need that. Movement speed, life strength. No. 146 for physical damage percent. That's a super high number. Can we do it again? That actually might be worth something. Max life, evasion rating, armor is just low. This one has potential. You could Chaos Orbit and change it to 134. Fuck. Not what you want to see happen. What you want is it to get rid of one of these other modifiers, and it keeps the physical damage at like 130 or really, really high. It looks like physical damage rolled twice. So 20, 24, then 110, 134. But you want it to change one of the others and give you like a plus 80 physical damage one. Kind of like that, but higher. It did 11 to 25. So the damage bow is like 200 DPS probably, if that. Not 80. Like, what the fuck? Not even that. That's a really bad bow. That's not good. Rip. You want it to look like that. Like 149, 28 to 50. So it just needed to roll to like the next tier. But unfortunately, no dice.
Of course.
Alright, maps. And where'd that tier 15 go? I had a decent one that had like a really good drop rate on it. But that one has play. Oh no, I don't want to do that one. That one sucks. This one. We do Hidden Grotto. 63% rarity. Grotto's not a bad map. So we'll test it and we'll see what happens. But the monsters should hit a little bit harder in this one. And then the breaches are a little different on this one as well. 90% star level. I wonder if I could level this match. Oh yeah, it spawns demons in here this time. I gotta watch out for that. If you kill a lot of monsters really quickly, they have a chance to spawn stronger ones in their place. Like these. Those ones are just the babies, but sometimes you'll get a boss that instantly spawns in. So we're already up a Divine Orb, which is sick. If I could find a mirror or a another Divine Orb, or 10, that'd be even better. Oh fuck, that's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. Okay, we're better. We're better. We are just built different, and we're better. Whew. Okay, I lied. I might want to play music. The question is, will it be too loud? How's the stars work on PC versus Facebook? What do you mean? If you send stars, I get the money for it. Either way. There should just be a star icon in chat and you can do it. But is there a payout difference? I think mobile charges you a small percent higher because mobile has to go through the Apple store and Apple takes like 30%. But it's just that you overpay essentially when you buy them on mobile from what I understand, because there's a third-party vendor that you got to go through. So it's better to buy them on desktop without having to deal with that and then just send them directly through either way. Okay. That little laser thing, I was like wondering what was going on. I'll take that. I can't attack, I'm dead. Oh no, I made it out. Thanks to the shrine, holy fuck. Another tier 4. Nah, we're not getting up to tier 4 crossbow. I'll take that though. You know what? Let's do the rift while we're here. Double shrine. Can we do double? No divines yet. I'm out of the fun part. Oh man, I might die right there. Oh man. I'm gonna let the breach close. Whew. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, ladies. There's a tier 4 quarterstaff on the ground, and I'm pressing the wrong button here trying to grab it. Well, I love it when a plan comes together. I gotta go pick up all the junk.
Don't mind if I do. That would only slow me down.
We'll come back for the rares. We'll probably just grab like the crystals and stuff. That was actually a really good one. It could have been a little bit better, but oh well. That shit was crazy. I don't really like Twitch because the stream lags. How does it lag on Twitch? Is that for you or for Twitch in general?
Yes.
Like, is my internet laggy or is that not me? It's a tier 6 roll. The cold damage on that's crazy. This was a tier 5, I think. That's still not great. You tried it and it's the same way. Is your internet just not good enough? Or is it something to do with whatever you're watching on? What are you watching on? Like your phone or something else? God, it's tier 4 staff. Oof. And it's bad.
Go.
290. I'm gonna dump these maps in here. We got another tier 15. This one, I'm gonna roll. I can't do it. Fuck. Ooh, what did we just do? Is that a good one? Is that a good one? Is that a bad one? Is that a good one? 25 out of 30 max mana as extra shield, unscalable value. Is that valuable? Is it like a divine? No. No, it's not. Well, maybe. Oh, it might be a divine. plus 50, and mine's plus 50, plus 50 max mana, plus 50 max regeneration, but I don't think that changes. One's 25 and 30, so mine's 25 out of 30. That's 27. This one's undervalued. I guess it's a divine. What does this do though? It's energy shield. It converts. So 50 plus mana to maximum mana total, plus 50% increased mana regeneration, which is crazy. This one also has 28 as the base, and I think the top is 30. So 28's really good. Gain 25% of maximum mana as extra maximum energy shield. So 25% of your total mana becomes energy shield. I can see why that's valuable. That's actually a pretty solid one. Mine's better than that. He's selling it for a divine. You want to see what happens if you want to know if it's valuable? Stick it in here. It's 1 exalt. Give it like 3 minutes and watch how many messages I get. Now I have good ass internet, like 1.5 gigabytes. So what can you watch Twitch on your PC? Yeah, look. Look. Look at the bots. Look at them go. Holy shit. I told you. I told you. You want to know if you have a good item? Goddamn. Goddamn. Guys, you're going to break my game. Please. I know I'm popular. I know I'm famous. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not famous. I've never had it that bad before. That's so much spam. Holy shit. That's absolutely insane, dude. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at it go. It's still going. That's actually fucking crazy. I don't need that. I've had that one. Ah, God, there's too much loot, dude. Did I get all the... Oh my God, it's still going. Like, it's still fucking going.
Don't mind if I do.
Bro. You hear? look at all those messages, dude. Like, it's just endless. It's still going. Oh my fucking God. I've never seen it that bad. That's fucking insane. Hey dude, you here? Hey, we leveled up by the way. Congrats. Level 90. Let's go. I gotta go take that out of my inventory, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. That's so insane. Oh my God. I've never had it that bad. Never. Oh my God. Holy shit. It's gonna keep going off. It's gonna be so bad. Wow. We need to do that more often. We gotta troll the bots a little bit more. Dude, is that bots? So it's a mixture. So when you look at these names, some of them are real people, but a lot of them are bots. And the reason for that is, like, if you have an item that's super valuable, so if I go and I do this, and I take this item and I search it and I pull it up on the website, what people will do when they're searching for items is they will camp that category. So they'll have either live search available, or they'll have a bot program that does this for them, and a lot of them are bots. Usually you'll get messaged like by China, like I'm getting fucking demolished right now. But the idea is that it's listed for 1 exalt, 5 exalts, but all the others are sitting at 1, right? So you know that there's a huge price discrepancy. But what you do is you just sit here and you refresh this page constantly. So people will see if you misprice your item. This guy is just trolling. That's a Chinese bot who's trying to drive the price down. So basically, you'll have people that put the price down at like 5 or 10 exalts when it's a divine, which is like 100 times. And the idea is that they set it that way because they want you to list your item for cheaper, and then somebody else can scalp it. So you'll see like 10 accounts that all list it for 1 exalt or 5 exalts. So when you price check it, you go, oh, it's only selling for 1 or 5 exalts. So you list yours and then they just come in there and steal it. So it's really predatory. People do that and they abuse it all the time. Holy fuck, it's still going, dude. I shouldn't have done that. That's fucking nuts. Good God. Make it stop. I just want to play the game. I've never had that be that aggressive before, though. That's actually crazy. Yeah, so it happens a lot where people also do it for real. And like they're actually really messaging you and they're like, hey, I want that item. Because yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you want that item? Like it's a really good item. It's new, it's shiny, you need it. You should take it if you can. What skill point did I need to learn? I need to go back this way and get over here. I'll just do dexterity for now. But hey, I can die now. I leveled up. That breach gave a lot of experience. Look at that, tier 4 again. You're gonna see a lot more of that today, since we're doing the towers correctly. You're gonna see higher value loot potentially, and a lot more of it, and a larger volume of it. Now, am I gonna find like, oh fuck, I started the altar. This is an awkward ass location. Like I can't see shit with the loot in my face. Okay, it's cool. We finished it though. Orbit transmutation. Hey, quit throwing stuff at me. Excuse me, I'm trying to read. I think the message has stopped. I think the message has finally stopped. The bots have finally left me alone. They've let me be free. Dude, it's that's incredible. Like how many bots just straight up messaged me. Like that's actually kind of scary. Cause it was instant. Like normally it takes a little while. I'm like, yeah, you know, you'll get a lot of messages. Like you'll get a good amount, but it like trickles in. That was instant, and it was like 20 accounts at once, and then just became quickly like 500 accounts. So they're probably all looking for that very specific item. You know, it's a very easy item to misprice. I don't even know what it's worth, really. It looks like it's worth at least 1. All right, that's a tier 4. We could probably get out of here with that. Map's technically completed. I don't need to come back and get all the other stuff. Fire and lightning damage. No, thank you. Ooh, triple res and chaos. We get max health on that? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Probably like a divine. He's under listing. It's 2. But my max life roll sucks, so there ain't no way someone's buying a divine for that. Maybe because it has chaos, but I doubt it. I need more storage space here, dude. Someone else messaged me about that other thing.
Go on.
66 to 118 cold. That's a crazy high cold res roll. 25 movement speed, 66 evasion. Lightning and dex. Nah. Max life is garbage. Ooh, that was something, dude. They were on me for that one. Now, is that item really that desirable, or is it just the price being so cheap? I think it's a little bit of both. I want to see like what it's actually worth. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do equals 28. And mine is 50. 50, 50, 25. I'm gonna see if there's one that's very similar to mine with the exact same stats. And there is. There's quite a few. And they're all listed at 1 divine orb. So you could probably undercut it. What's a divine selling for? 100? And I want exalts. 102. 102 is not bad. It's cheaper than it was. A lot cheaper. Yeah, we can't do that one. That one's gonna be rough. Or that one. This has potential. Just don't give me those other stats. Nice. That's a good one. 81% rarity. That's steep. Woodland. I don't know about woodland. We'll try it. Have any found any items worth 5 divine? Maybe a few things like boots, the bows, things like that. A couple rings, but what I found yesterday was this. I rolled this the other day. I think you're probably here for that. This is worth about 20. It's just a very, very high damage staff. It's got 166 increase percent physical, but it's really 100. It's 206 because you have to add 40% to it as well. And then it's 42 to 54 flat damage physical, which is crazy high. So it's a tier 8 roll for physical damage, which it really, I think, only goes to like tier 9, I think. It actually, does it go higher than that? I'm not sure. Is that the one you almost didn't pick up? Yes. It was the blue staff that was tier 4. And I was like, well, it's only going to have one modifier on it. It's probably not going to be valuable. It was valuable. Well, I got lucky on the roll. So it's lucky I noticed it, let alone picked it up, and then decided, like, hey, I should roll that. But that's why you do that. Like, if you see something that you might use and you know is valuable, yeah, pick it up. There's no reason not to. But I play a monk on my other account, and I was just like, well, I kind of want to have a, you know, a chance to maybe get a better staff, or even just, you know, something that might be valuable. And when it's tier 4, you're like, well, the rolls are generally better, but it's not a guarantee that it's going to be something good. It could be anything that rolls tier 4. It could be attack speed. It could be, you know, max light radius. It won't be that one, but it could just be anything that's junk that doesn't matter. And just the fact it's only going to roll 1 is kind of shitty. That's why you want like a gold one, where it's like a tier 4 golden staff. That one tends to be better because it's going to roll you at least 4 traits, sometimes 6. And you might just unbox like a really good one. I just got really, really, really lucky that it had a high percent physical chance. And then as soon as I slammed it, it fucking smacked it with that crazy, like the best roll I could possibly get for damage. One of the best ones.
Got no pack space for that.
So just dumb luck. Sometimes you need that in this game. Mm, 11 to all elemental. It's not 15. I'll probably just sell it. Want that waystone though. I'm starting to collect like all the tier 10 and above waystones. Like you can run tier 10 maps if you want to. And you should probably do like higher tier maps if you can, but it's just I can roll the maps. So I usually try to grab everything that's like tier 13 and above. Sometimes I'll grab tier 10s. I can use them on towers if I don't want to use tier 15s because I don't have enough. And I really don't like using high tier maps on towers. It just seems like a waste. Oh, a ruby. Rubies can be valuable too.
That would only slow me down.
Oh god, I got so much junk in here. I don't even know what you want on a shield. I feel like you'd want reses and like maybe like some type of armor, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, 80%. Oddly enough, I don't think it's high enough. Now that's helpful, +3, but the lightning roll is awful. 35 fire, max armor. I think by itself, it's probably not worth that much. His is worth the divine, but he has triple res. So you'd want to try to roll it and get another res on it, but I don't think it's really worth doing. Stun build up, some other ones, not bad.
Stay light, stay alive.
I found my first orb, divine orb in 2 days. Hey, congrats, man.
Thanks for being so interactive with your streams. You're awesome.
I appreciate it. Glad that you like the streams. Thank you. He's still messaging me about the amulet. He's still trying to buy it. Dude, that's so fucking funny. Thank you again, Nicholas, for the 530 stars. I appreciate the support, man. It's always good to have people in the chat to chat too. Like, it goes both ways. As a streamer, it's super helpful. I was thinking about rolling this one. I mean, I got the Exile. I might as well just roll it once. Ugh. It rolled max life, but it's like 14. It's just not good. Okay, actually, let's do... Get all that stuff out of there first. I need to buy more stash tabs. You'd think I have enough, but I want to buy like 5 or 6 quad tabs. But they're like $20 each, so it's like, oof. I don't need them right now, but I need them. That's a good one. Rarity, more monsters, no negatives, mostly. We'll do that one next. Oh my fucking god, seriously? What? How much the stash tabs cost? Yeah. The reason I want them is for bulk selling. And then I want to be able to just have like a dump tab for extra stuff that I can sort later in some ways. But that's kind of what your dump tab is for. It's auto listed at a set price, but I was thinking of doing like 25, 50, 75, and then like 100 exalts, or maybe just like 25. Well, I don't know if I'd do that much. Maybe I'd change the prices on it. Yeah, 20 bucks is pricey for stash tabs, but the idea is it's 4 tabs in one. That's why it's so expensive. You're buying a quad tab, so it's 4 regular tabs in one. So that's why they price it a little different. It's just a larger tab on the screen, you know? Oh, an emerald, nice. But it really helps for when you start doing these maps at higher tier levels. The reason is that you find those tiered items where it'll say like tier 3, tier 4, and you just find so many that a lot of the time you just get tired of like sorting through them and finding out what they're worth. So you just roll them and you just throw them in your stash tab and you set the price at like 30 exalts and you don't even look at it. You don't even care what's in there. And then somebody will message you and be like, yeah, I'll take it for 30. And then you just sell it. You either sell it or look at the price and what the item is when they message you. And then you make a decision to either change it and reprice it, or you just sell it for whatever you had it listed as. But a lot of the bigger guys just, they play so much and there's just so much loot per match. They can't really go through a lot of it. Like they just like, yeah, I got most of the high value things, but they couldn't check all of it because the volume is just too damn much. I can't attack right now. That's weird. See, like tier 4, tier 2. But you just start finding too much. We haven't even found the portal yet. Those boots look interesting to me. Also curious about that one. 80%, we already saw this. 80%'s not bad, but it's not great either. This is, you know, the 3 skills is cool, but I don't think it's worth anything as its own. Now these boots were tier 4. Armor, mana, rarity, fire. I'm still getting messages about the other thing too. On their own, they're not worth anything. No. That's a decent start for a ring. You got 30 lightning res, 12 to all elemental. You got a little bit of a damage. Not a lot, but a little. You can just throw that in a ring pile. I need to get rid of all this shit too. I just haven't done it yet. I made a mistake of doing that. Accuracy with bows. Knife recovery. Ew. But thank you. Yeah, another tier 15. We could do that tier 14 maybe. So like $5 a pop more or less. Yeah, they're on sale though too now. I'm a huge Chiefs fan and I've never lived anywhere near Kansas. I don't know. See, I never really liked football growing up. Like, I mean, I liked it, but I never really gave a shit about it. And I still don't. Like, I think it's just enjoyable to, you know, watch the game. I still watch it with my dad, basically. Like, I go visit them and I watch. But I'm not like a super loyal fan. It's nice watching your team win, but I think it's just nice. You know, he's a lifelong Chiefs fan, and it's cool to see his team finally winning. Because I could remember growing up, and the Chiefs would always disappoint everybody, like, constantly. I was like, hey, the Chiefs made it to the playoffs. They had a great season. They're 10-0 or some bullshit. And then they just instant out first game of the playoff or some other thing for like the last like 7 years. They just keep doing it. But with him, it's really cool to see that his team finally does well. The one that he's grown up and he's liked forever. But growing up, I always liked other things. I never really cared too much about sports. I just didn't get into it. I don't know. I like computer shit, nerd shit, more than I like sports. But I still watch it now, and I still enjoy it. But I'm not like a diehard fan or anything. But I also live here, so it's nice seeing, you know, the town in a good mood when they do well, and it kind of gives people, you know, something. I'm getting stuck on something back there. Oh, I think the boss was back this way.
Storming arrow.
And another one. Oh, I got really fucked up right there. Oh, don't stand there. Don't stand there. Don't stand there. No, no, no. I got stuck. I was trying to move up a little and like sit right here, and I got close. But then I got stuck by the monsters and I couldn't move back, and then they just blew up on me. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? What is this one? 50%. And oh well, there goes the experience. Oh well, I just leveled, so it doesn't matter. That sucks.
Time is of the essence.
We'll just roll it back with a cheaper map. I'll just do this one. I guess we gotta replay it though. Oh, I just never really was super into sports. Like as a kid, I played a ton. I did like t-ball, baseball, football, soccer. Did like martial arts shit. You name it, I basically did it. And then once I reached like high school, I just didn't care anymore about sports. I think part of it was like I just never understood like why people gave so much of a shit about it. I was like, cool, like it's a game, like like cool. But they're like, yeah, like they would quote stats and just unbelievable, you know, crazy nerd shit that is just like, why do you care so much about that? Like, I don't know. People have different interests. But for me, I never found it that interesting. But I'm not the only one that's like that. That's definitely, it's more common. I think it's like the blind loyalty that's always weird. Like my team could beat up your team. Like it gives me like real my dad could beat up your dad vibes. It's just like, like I'm not that crazy about it. They're still trying to buy that fucking amulet, dude. I ain't selling it for one exalt, you nerds. I was just proving a point. I overproved my point with the bots. That was insane. That was so aggressive too. You notice how the rarity on the map went down? Like I'm not finding as many gold items. I lost the buff from the tower. Like it's drastically different. But it's not a problem. It's just, you know, you're gonna die and you're gonna lose some maps. It's just gonna fucking happen. But I think it's more interesting in like how little loot there is compared to the other one. It's like, damn, it's shockingly different. I don't know if I found that one. Wait, is that socketed? It is that one. 25% chance to be inflicted. Oh, I've found this before. Can you corrupt it and get like triple sockets? Would that even be worth it? How do you get the buff back? You don't. Once you die in the map is over and you lose it. So you have to play the map without it, and then you go to the next level, and you'll have it on that one, but you just won't have it on the current one. How do you triple socket? You could probably chaos orbit, not chaos orbit. You'd Val orbit, and it would get corrupted. It could change the stats on it, or it gives it a socket. An gold unset ring. Interesting.
Stay light, stay alive.
Like I'll show you what it does. Because I mean, I think I already have that one. I don't think it's worth anything. So we could just burn it and see what happens. 43%, 1916. No, the attack speed's cool though. No. Accuracy evasion. That's crazy high evasion. And it's not worth anything though, I don't think. Maybe like 3. His is worth 3 divine orbs, but he's got all elementals on there. Mana regeneration is 74. Crazy high event. Yeah, that's actually, I can see why that's worth something. This one... if you rolled max life and some resistances, you only get 2 shots though. Chaos Res is always good, but it's not really super beneficial. Ew. Yeah, I don't think that was worth it. We'll throw it in the graveyard and we'll forget about it. Might be able to try that one. But the Chaos Orb thing, let's make sure. Yeah, I already have that one. So the way that this works, use one of these Val Orbs. Not Chaos. Chaos Orbs are different. Val Orbs have a chance to change the modifiers. So it goes from 98 increased armor and evasion, 82 max life, 88 to stun. So it can do a couple things. It can make those stats negative, I believe. And then it can make those stats higher values. It can also give you a socket. So it varies. So in this case, it corrupted it, but I'm not sure what it changed. It added more armor and evasion, I think is what it did. Right here. So it technically made it better. Maybe. Is that what that did? Am I blind? Or was that there before? Corrupted means worthless? No. No. It just means that a corrupted item just means that you cannot change the stats on it. So if I were to take an item that's not corrupted, like let's say my bow, and I want to roll a Chaos Orb on it just to change these numbers again, I can always do that. But once you corrupt an item, it means it's locked. All the stats can never be changed again. So that can't work. What overlay do I use? It's called Sidekick. So yeah, once you Val Orb something, you can no longer edit it. Like it's done. So whatever you get, you're stuck with. So for example, if I did it to my bow, it could change any of those attributes. Like it could make dexterity, like instead of 13, it could roll it to 50. But at the same time, it could take that physical damage roll and make it 10, and then the bow's done. It's just, you know, over. So you want to be careful potentially using it on something that you value and you don't want to see change. Because if you do that, well, you might miss out, and then you'll lose something that you didn't want to lose. Yeah, it's a gamble, but it can make items really valuable, like really valuable if the roll goes well. That's why you see some of the highest damage weapons, the best armor, it'll have like 5 sockets. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, how'd you get 5 sockets? Well, they Valored the shit out of it, is how. And they got really, really lucky. Like, incredibly lucky. I saw a clip of another streamer. He did it to a bow called a Widow Hail. It's a unique, rare bow. And a Widow Hail, it's not like really anything special, but it has a unique ability on it that kind of makes it stand out. It does, I think, 250% whatever the stats of your quiver are. And that's the only stat on the bow. And he decided to Val Orb it, and it made it 300%. So it gave him an additional 50% to that weapon's stats. So instead of doing 250, whatever your quiver does, it does 300%, which is incredible. Like, that's a crazy high roll. And it became very valuable very quickly. Because that's a big damage buff. And not too many people are going to have one that's doing 300 damage. About 300% of whatever your quiver stats are. So that's like your attack speed, your bow skills, bow damage. Like there's some other stats on there that are kind of weird. Like 40% to bow skills could be on there. And well, now it does 15% of that in addition to whatever your other stats are. So yeah, it can be very, very good. But usually you want it with sockets. You just want to get everything that has sockets, and then you can put other stuff in it, and it gives you the ability to make your items way stronger if you have sockets. Kind of like my bow. If I were able to get a third socket there, I could add another 20% in physical damage. So it'd be like 60% plus total, which is like a huge upgrade. Because you could only normally get 40. Well, you get an extra 20%. And if you have a really high valued weapon that has a super high fizz damage, well, you get an additional 20. I mean, you're just squeezing extra juice out of it, and it's just like a big deal.
Storming arrow.
There should be a portal somewhere around here. Tier 4 staff. Don't mind if I do. And get the heavy belt that I wanted. I wanted a white one. Yeah, so like with the one item I found, yeah. I mean, I could show you the Widow Hail. We could try it on there. 47 spirit. That's actually not bad, but it's not good either. It's not good enough. Lightning reses are too small. 21 to 51 physical. That is a massive physical roll. I think it's higher than this one, or it's just close. It's close. So I wonder if you could just sell that as is. Is that a tier 8 roll? You might be able to sell that by itself. These guys are selling that's really cheap. So you could slam that with exalts, which I'll do it because I can sell the bow. But you want a 21% physical roll right here, which we have 21, but it's not like high enough. So what you can do with this is you can take this chaos orb, and what it'll do is it'll change one of these modifiers randomly, indiscriminately. So the 25 to 51 physical damage, you click it, and it just changed it to fire. It went 26 to 38. So the way this game works, physical damage becomes your main source of damage, and then everything else gets like stats from that. So your lightning spells convert physical damage to lightning damage at like 80% or something. So there's a deduction. So the higher physical damage you do, the more elemental damage you'll do. So when I did that, it just made that bow worthless.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, trash can. 15 to 32. That's not a bad roll either. I don't really want to roll it, but maybe.
Indeed.
Maybe. 21. What are the fucking odds that I get 21 on both?
Speak.
Get out of here. Get out of here. This staff is pretty good. What's the one I rolled on mine?
Of course.
I think it was like 80. Or, no, not quite 80, but it's up there. 54, and this one's 51. So with this one, you can't roll it again. You can roll it one more time, like this, and it added something else. But this one, you can't do anything crazy with it outside of using a chaos orb. I don't know what the fuck that just changed. I think it added dexterity, which is fine. But you're hoping that it switches that 47 into like 160 or something. Now it has cold damage, which is good. You still have dexterity, which is good. I don't know what it just changed. Accuracy? The physical roll. No, it gave mana. And it killed it. It killed it. Not really. It didn't really kill it. It changed the physical percentage to 1 to 28. So you have a lot of damage on this one. You just don't have a percent roll. 46. Fuck. Right back where we started. It's not horrendously bad, but it's a cheap staff now. You would want it to roll like 150. You could keep it and then try it again, but honestly, you'd spend a lot on those orbs, and you're probably never gonna make your money from it. So it's like, do you really want to do that? Up to you. At some point, it's just like, it's not cost effective. Now, if you have a ton of currency, by all means, go for it. And I'll probably roll it later when I just don't care. But right now, I just want to make enough to farm my character here. Let's get back in there and do this other one. Do you see what tilde they are? That's in game. So in game, if you hold Alt, it'll show you the tier on the right. What I do with the filter is it lets me search these stats on the trading website. It also tells me the DPS of an item, which is damage per second. So I can do that when I search and I price my items. I can be like, oh, this one does 600 DPS, this one does 500 DPS. And I can see what other 500, 600 DPS weapons are being priced at. So it lets me kind of know what to price mine at if I want to sell it. So I think my staff did like 700, essentially, is what it did. And I can compare that and be like, well, these ones do 700 or 705, 720, you know, something like that. And it gives me an idea of where it needs to be so when I sell it. And most of them in that 700 range we're selling for 20 divine-ish, 25 to 30. Sometimes a little cheaper, but it varies. Sometimes stabs will have like 700 DPS, but then it'll have a different stat. Like it'll be like plus 4 to all skills or something. It's like, well, that might change the price. It might go from 20 divine to being like 30 or 50 because skills add damage as well. And it can really, really, really increase the damage in a big way. So you can charge a premium for them. I can't move. I'm getting stunned. That's why I'm getting stunned. I'll take that. I'll take that too.
Stay light.
That'd be cool. A mirror. He's sick. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Fuck, fuck. Roll, roll, roll. Oh no. No, no, no. I'm standing on the fucking explosive. It's hard to see it.
Got an attack spec for that.
I don't know what the emblem one is. I've never seen that one before. Woo! That one's a different one. That's a new one.
Specs for that.
What are you? I don't have an ID scroll. Boo. Now I gotta go pick up all the breach splinters
Stay light. Stay alive.
and come back for the items. That was actually a pretty decent rift. Probably some exalts floating around in here too. Not a lot,
Don't
but
mind if I do.
I need to increase my rarity find a bit. And I'll get slightly better gear, but all money. Then we'll come back for some of these rares.
Rather not break my back.
It's just like, let me, you know, just a nice day in the office. All right, anything else I missed? I wonder what this one is. I don't know if I found it. Yeah, I see the tier because of the it's just built in. All right, what is this one? Modifiers to maximum block chance. Instead, apply to maximum resistances. You cannot block. No chance to block. What the fuck? What is, like, what? Modifiers to maximum block chance. Instead, apply to maximum res. Interesting. I don't know why I picked this up. Or that one. I think that was just accidental. Same thing there. Ew. I just picked up a bunch of junk. That one I haven't found. The shield looks kind of cool, though. This, I can roll. Fire damage. It's a high roll. It's a T9 roll. It's just not worth anything. Like, It's, I mean, I can craft this. Usually I save these because I can roll them again. But I just don't see the point right now. And this is what you get. You get breach splinters. And then they convert 300 into a breach stone. Now these I think are worth a divine. People are trying to sell them for 1, but yeah, they're divines. So oh, you can't stack them? I have a few of them. Since I've been doing these rituals, I'm starting, not rituals, but crafting these, doing breaches, I've been finding them and getting them as well. Like, prismatic rings are good. Let's go grab the gold items. See, like, here's a tier 3 staff. And then, tier 13. Oh, it's glitched. It's like looking down here. But it's going to loot over there. That's kind of funny, actually.
That would only slow me down.
Alright. We'll just maybe ID a few of them. Oh, I didn't bring this things with me. Shoot. It's a tier 3. It doesn't mean it's good. It just, it's a tier 3. I'll take the gloves with us. It's an easier way to fit them in there. 6 to 13 physical, rarity, critical damage, attack speed. Ugh, it's cool, but it's really bad. Don't know. This one's interesting. It's got double fire and lightning, but the max life is dog shit, so I think it's junk. I really don't think it's worth anything. It's worth a divine here, but he's got max life and max mana. This one has max life, but it's not. It's just bad. Good rarity on this. But other than that, no. 42, 64 for fire on this. 40%. No. 59 spirit. That's high. The evasion rating sucks, though. See, it'd be worth a divine if you had a lot higher evasion rating and you had max life. Because you got 189 on it, which is nuts. 61 spirit. How high does that go? Oh, it does only go to 61. Damn. That'd been really cool. I mean, everything on there is selling for a divine. You could roll it and hope you hit like a really good max life roll. Oh, wait. It's only got 26. Like, fuck. I just think it's not worth it. Because if you change it to that, you know. He's charging a divine, but he's got double res. And this guy's doing 20. And that's more realistic. I mean, you could probably just do it for that. You'd probably stick it in here for 10 and someone will buy it. These rings are cool. They're 10 all resistances. So they're kind of nice when you pick them up. I don't need that one. We can do the tier 15 one next, but we gotta go finish the map. Yeah, sometimes the rolls you just get just aren't good. And that's just the name of the game. I mean, most of your stuff's gonna suck. Like, that's just how it goes. But you gotta get over it, keep farming. You'll find better things. Usually. It just takes a long time. Odds of you finding a perfect item are really low. Odds of you finding a high value item, the longer you play, the more you play, more likely it's gonna happen. So you just kind of have to keep looking. And Really, it's just volume. The more you play, you will find good things. A little bit of luck sprinkled in. I go get the boss over here. And I can move to the next map. Actually, although I think the next one, there's either one more before we get to the tower. Level 2 bow. I want to roll it. Make sure I didn't leave anything in this corner either. Okay. Not much. Yeah, we're good. I could pick up those gold items and sell them, but I'm going to find some off these bosses anyway, so it's like I just don't care. They don't look like they're anything important. Although I'll take that level 3 though. Wouldn't hurt to check. Boop. Staff. Oh, there's 3 bosses. Ow. Bop. That's a life steal amulet. Oh no, there's more. There's 4. Okay. We'll get this one and then come back for the other one. Honestly, I didn't think there were that many. I thought it was just like 2 up here and that was it. Is he already dead? Oops. My bad. Oh, a quiver, and it's a prime quiver. Ooh, please, 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 please be good. Please be good. Holy shit, that is actually really good. With damage. Lightning, fire, dexterity. It's honestly not bad. It's just not like any good bow skills, so I don't think it's gonna be worth much. But the roll was kind of cool. If I teleport out of here. I'm going to run out of portals. Yeah, we'll leave it open. We can come back if we need to. The physical roll on that quiver is pretty high. Like, it's a tier 8 roll. Like, it almost doesn't get much better than that. Alright, that map's done. Let's go see what we got on the other stuff. 278 armor, 32 cold, 32 intel. That armor rolls crazy. But I don't think it's valuable. Interesting. Not by itself. The lightning roll, 183, 161. 38 evasion, 40 max life, 10 cold. Ooh, rough. Rarity's good. Fire res is okay, but the boots aren't great. I don't think it's worth anything, really. The rarity helps, but yeah, not so good. 25 to 42. It's a decent physical hit. By itself, it's not worth much. But if you hit like another 100% on it, yeah. This one surprised me. The only problem is it doesn't have any like modifiers, like bonuses. Like when you roll something like a quiver, you want to have like attack speed, which it has it's built in. But you want something like what I have on this one, where it gives you 44% increase to bow skills, like damage to bow skills. So if you rolled that on this, it'd be worth a lot more. With the flat damage, it might actually be worth a decent amount because the damage is fucking crazy, but it doesn't look like it. So it's kind of just meh. And you can also just take a look too, like it drops down to 30. So I lose quite a bit. But we can gamble it and roll it later. This one, I'll stick you there. Alright, Forge. Which one's Forge? I think Forge is, I know which one that is. That's a hard map. It's got elemental resistance, 25% pen, so I can easily die on it. I tend to like to avoid those sometimes. What's up, Mills? How you doing, man? I'm gonna call you Mills. Millsy. What's up?
Fury.
A fire quiver. I think I've seen that one before. Yeah, I've seen that one. I have that one. There's a rift nearby. At least I thought there was. I always pop your chest. What do we get? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. I forgot I have to do that over here. It's so weird you could be like in the menu, but when you go to the options to change music volume, it unpauses the game. It's like, wait, what? It's like, no, keep that shit paused, dude. What the fuck are you doing? I know, don't roll on that. What's up, guys? The only thing that's good about this map is it's like really easy to usually kill mobs because they're just like on these small walkways. So you pretty much just hit everything at the same time. I think the portal was back somewhere over there, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw like the purple tent to it. Oh boy, that's not good. At tier 15 though, let's go.
What luck.
I need more of those. More. More. I'll take Exalt so I'm at it too. That's a whetstone. I was like, what's going on? You use those to upgrade your quality of an item. So on weapons, it can give you like more physical damage, which is pretty helpful. Like an additional 20%. I think the portal's back this way. I haven't checked around here, but yeah. That's a dead end. Well, shoot. We'll go that way and get the monster. But there should be a breach here. Somewhere. Right here.
Storming arrow.
How's this gonna work on this tiny ass walkway? We could go that way. We'll find out. A breach ring. Those are always good. Breach rings have like a special ability to them. Oh, I need to move. Actually, that's kind of dangerous on the walkway there. Fuck. Stunned. I'm still stunned. I don't know. Risky, risky. Alright, stop stunning me. Son of a bitch. I don't know how long you can stand on the edge here and just like kill nothing without it retracting. I mean, it should open up a little bit, but I think it's just gonna close, yeah. Certain maps are better because they're just more wide open and you can kill more and you can farm more. Because they just last longer. Sometimes that is just, you just don't have enough of them spawning in. That tablet needs to be mine though. We can get rid of that. Should have ID'd it first. There's a gold one. We'll come back. Alright. Have I heard of a game called Kingdoms of... No, I have not. I am not familiar. I need new boots. I want like 35 movement speed with like better life and mana and then perfect res. Those are going to be expensive to replace with 35% movement speed. It's going to cost like a fortune. Attacks gain 8% damage as extra fire damage. There's no benefit for fire right now, which is really weird. Max life mana. Oh, that could be good. 51% rarity. God damn. He went to Divine Orb for it. But he's got +2 to all levels. Mine's 1. Not 21, fuck, dude. 1. He wants 10. But the rarity's low. Max life is low. I don't know what that's worth. Max life regen's really good on that. Fire res, I mean, that's a bonus. Oh, and spirit? Damn. I don't know if that's gonna be worth anything. The spirit roll's kind of crazy. It's like, it's kind of odd. I have no idea what this will be worth. It's just such a random roll. I think it's bad. I'm gonna throw that in there. I'll do 60. It's probably worth more than that, but who knows? I never looked at the breach ring. 4% lightning. Oof. That's just insulting, man. That was just rough. You can keep that one. I don't want it. I changed my mind. Take it back. Breach tablets are always helpful. You need those. You can spawn more breaches with them, so you want them. And then we got to go get the boss over here. There's a couple of them actually. I think there's 2. 90% quantity of items. That's actually a pretty good one. More items, more things, more gear, more loot. Always better. There's that one in like monster density. Like monster density, you have more monsters, more elites, whatever potentially, which means more loot. And then if you have quantity, then you get more loot in general. So that's always a good bonus.
Fury.
Accidentally killed him. Wasn't even shooting at him. I was just shooting at the other guy. Oops. My bad.
Stay light, stay alive.
Little Tetris. We're doing all right. Ooh, physical. Is that enough though? Lightning damage. Max life is crazy on those. I don't know if that's a high enough physical roll for that to be like really valuable. If it's compared to a bow, I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's worth anything by itself. And these ones, these aren't bad either.
Indeed.
You could roll them. That cold roll sucks. But if you get something like his, like where he's got cold, lightning, max life, attack speed, he's got resistances. You'd want resistances on this. And then you'd want like maybe a fizz damage roll, but I mean even then, you only have 2 slots left, so you probably just want resistances like fire, cold, lightning. You can drop like a 20% chaos res on there too, that'd be cool. It'd be a little unnecessary, but it'd be cool. Yeah, I need to go through this and get rid of all this junk. None of it's selling. I think I'm just gonna like trash it and start over.
I speak.
Maybe not be a bad idea. Now this one I gotta be careful on because of the elemental damage. They can kill me. But I think we're ready for the tower, which we'll do a different way. We'll just run a cheap map in there. And then after we do the tower, I'll show you the next step of this. It helps with your runs, so you find more loot, more gear.
In my sight.
Triple resistance one, huh? I've seen 3 on one before. That's interesting. He did. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go find the staircase. Magic Find Charm. I have a few of them already, so I don't need that one. I don't like the towers because you usually just go through them and then you finish them like that. That was the map. I went right to the staircase. I got lucky, so it's super short, but this one's done. Map completed. I didn't have to kill anything. And then it's like, well, okay, tower completed. Like, big deal. I've never seen this one before. I'm finding so many more rare uniques that I never saw before. Life flask used while on low life, apply recover instantly. Mana flask while on low mana, apply instantly. 26% flask charges used and gained, and a lot of armor. Could be useful, but I'm sure there's better things.
Of course.
Now, I wanted to show you what you do with these. Maps contain breaches which have 5% to contain an additional breach. That would be sick. So the way this works, this is your map section. Each of these locations is a map that you can go and you can actually do, like a stage or a level. The green ones are check marked. We've already done those. And normally what you'll do is this goes on forever. Like, it's glitched out so you don't see this section over here. And then eventually it'll load in. It takes a little bit of time. But yeah, it just goes on endlessly, right? So, where we're at right now, you can see that this is a tower and it has a burning ring around it. Inside this ring, if you use an influence thing, like you put a tablet in here, it will influence any of these maps within range. Now, your tablets usually have something described on them that gives you an idea of what it'll do. Your maps which contain breaches have 5% chance to contain an additional breach. 19% increased quantity of items found in your maps. It also says 10 maps in this range contain breaches. So this will give you breaches. It'll spawn these in to maps that don't have them. I was hoping this one would be in you know, range, but I used these 3 towers already, and I had to go this way and wrap around and then go this direction. Now I can use this tower, and anything within this range of this tower will get affected. And then there's the tower next to it. So what you do is you go to this one, you put that tablet in there, you apply it, you go this way here, go back this way, and maybe go that way, or you go this way down and over. You usually don't want to do the good maps until you get all the towers within range where they're all overlapping. So you do this one, and this one, and you just create a lapping thing. So when you look at these maps, it'll say 12% number of rare monsters. Breaches have 10% increased monster density. Breaches in area contain 1 additional clasp hand, and then 30% increased quantity of items found. So if I put this one in there and I click influence, it's going to pop up. But now look at it. 56% of quantity in this area. So you go to this tower, and you can keep moving the quantity up. So you get better and better things. Now it can make the map harder based on, you know, this one has elemental resistance, penetrate 25% of elemental resistance, so that's rough. This one, 40% poison, extra damage, 12% quantity. So certain maps are easier than others. Certain maps play more, like, better, but it really, it varies. You just have to kind of experiment and find out what works. We'll try this one and see. And after this, I might go take a nap. I am tired. We leveled up today. That's all I wanted. We also got a divine orb, too. I only need like 3,500 more, but, you know. Now that we have breaches. That guy's just there. He has a shield on, so if I hit him, it doesn't deal damage as much because he has a shield. So I'm just standing there punching him in the shield, essentially, is what I'm doing. So many waystones, so little time. Did I not open that? I thought I opened that. Becoming a waystone collector. If you position yourself behind them or get close and they swing, you can kill them easily, or just use AoE attacks, like something that takes up more damage or more area, like splashes, and you can kind of avoid their shield.
Got no pack space for that.
I don't know where the breach is. There it is. Speaking of,
Lethal. Rather not take my back.
yeah, I don't know how this one's gonna work because it's kind of a narrow area. Yeah, we can try it. See what happens. I found that guided helm before, or guarded helm, or whatever it's called. 18 to 37. Is that good? For a pole arm? All T5s. I also don't know about these. +2 to spells. Wow, 23, 30, 46. No physical damage on that. For 44. Oh yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Sometimes patching up your equipment gets out of hand. The devs just having fun with this. You get everything. Just a little bit of everything. 2 to strength, 2 to dexterity, multiple strength, mana, rarity. You know, they're all really low tier rolls just to make the item look crazy. It's pretty funny. Max life. Ooh, max mana. Plus another 40 to it. It's like 100 mana right there. I don't even think this is worth anything. 10. Eh.
Time is of the essence.
Let's get back in there and do this breach. Buckle up. The question is, which way am I going to go? Maybe that way, because it'll open up in the field. And then it'll be a little bit better, maybe?
Fury!
Like, I think we can follow it that far? I don't know. Is it gonna retract because I'm like too close? Oh, that fire though. Oh, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I need to get that amulet where I don't get stunned. Not the amulet. Oh fuck. Ah fuck, dude. Oh fuck, 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 fuck. It's too much. It's too much. You're better. You can do it. You're better. That's laggy as fuck. It closed. Probably good timing too. Oh man, there's just a lot of junk here.
Storming arrow! That would only slow me down.
There's an exalted.
That's quite nice.
Exalts are fine. Like, I just find a lot of them.
Stay light, stay alive.
Now I'll go sell a bunch of these That one went kind of slow. I think it's just because of the start, and then I had a little bit of an issue getting stunned a bit, but hey, you do what you can. Armor energy, that's a lot of armor. Resistances are bad. $1,200, mine's 700. Oof. It's because that's so high, and then he's got double res. Mine's 14, so it's not good. Minions, Intel's really bad. 34% for physical. All the rest is awful. Not great.
Of course.
Let's get rid of half of this stuff. I don't know if this will be worth anything. I mean, the intelligence roll isn't really that important. The max mana it has max life built in. Max mana, max life, intelligence. Actually, it's not horrendously bad, but it's not going to be worth much. It's just kind of a bunch of junk. That doesn't really work. Let's go back in there and sell the rest. A wide belt. I need to find the one that's not a wide belt. What do they call it? I gotta backtrack and grab either one. We'll just do it this way. There's bosses we still gotta go kill. Then we can complete the map. It's called a heavy belt is the one I'm looking for. It can turn into the headhunter, which is super valuable.
What luck?
Hmm. 39 spirit, it's too low. It's got the other boss. Yeah, the heavy belt. That one. I want the headhunter. It's worth like 20. 20 divine orbs-ish. Like even for a bad one, I'm pretty sure. The way that the headhunter works, if you're not familiar, it gives you the ability to take, like, so when you kill a boss, they have like an ability on them. Some of them will have like mana drain. They'll have like the big giant, like lava thing around them. So whatever ability they have, you get it. Like, and you get to keep it for 20 seconds, I think. So imagine playing and then killing everything in the game in a farming situation. So if you kill everything in that situation, you get to steal whatever power up he has and use it. So it makes you very powerful when you're doing breaches. Like, very powerful. And you could still die, but yeah, 72%. I don't know why it rolls like things like that, like +1 to all maximum elemental resistances. Like, ooh, +1. Max life roll sick. 37, the cold res is bad. I don't like that one. 3 to 6 fire. No. 37 spirit. Interesting. 6 strength. Chaos res is good, but that's not a bonus. These are always fun. I always roll these. And then we throw that right in the trash because, goddamn, that was horrendous. That was bad. Never want to see that one again. Holy shit. That was like really bad. What the hell was that? 1 to 8. Nope. 40 fire res. What do we got on the boots? Rarity, dexterity, evasion. That's 600 evasion and movement speed. It might have some value, but there's no resistances or max life or max health. I don't want reduced requirements, but like this one, You selling it for a divine? Really? I mean, the dexterity's good. Like, you want dexterity because dexterity gives you more evasion. The problem is that you don't have health, but it's 500. Like, that's an absurd number. It's almost 600. Did I get like a perfect roll on both? You got 100, so I have a 96 on that one and 100 on the other one. It only goes up to 107. Maybe. That's pretty nuts. Let's take a look. We're going to sort by evasion rating. 58. Against 2 divine orbs. Mine's more than that. See, he's got resistance on his. I think what's 12. Plus 30 movement speed. Mine's 20, 25 movement speed. I mean, you could try to sell it for a divine. I just don't think you're going to sell it. I'll just throw it in there for funsies. That could have been a cool boot. Max life, max mana, cold res, lightning res. But the reses are all under 20. Like, roughly, one of them is. 56 spirit, though, that might be. I think you need, when you get this, you need like max life and mana, and then you need resistances. Otherwise, it's not worth anything.
Of course.
Looks to be the case. Alright, well, that's not bad. Let's take a look at the map. So, what we need to do now, since we did these towers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we applied all those boosts, these maps have 56% drop rate, like all increased. Like, see, this one's outside of the range, so it's only 37. You could go to this tower and apply one, and it might reach out here. It should. But really, it's not like that big of a deal. The one that I'd like to get to is this one. So the only way to really do it is you go where I'm at now, go down here, and then here. You burn through one of these good maps, which is okay. It's still got 38%, but you put another tablet in there. And then when you come back, you'll have these maps in this area, and you could path your way from there to down here and go to this tower. And if you only do a few of these along the way, you'll boost these center ones. So you'll have Sandpit, which is great. Savannah, phenomenal. Val Factory, no. Seepage, this one's okay. It's just got a lot of walls in there, so sometimes it sucks, but you got Rust Bowl. That should probably be okay. It's a big open map usually. A Shrine Hideout. I've never done that one. Well, no, that doesn't have the other breach in it, but yeah, that'd be funny. Mire, Fortress, that's always good. Forge, Decay, Rust Bowl. I wonder what's going to be down this way. But yeah, you go to this tower next, and you put a breach here. Well, you put a tablet in that one and this one. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers that will affect one map. So if you have good enough breach tablets, you can increase your quantity of items, or like the rarity or the drop rates. You can increase the monster spawn rates to like 80%, 100%, whatever. Like, the more mobs you have, the more monsters you have in your game, the more elites you have, which means the more like rare loot when they die. But this one increases the quantity of items. So if you're killing bosses and stuff, it can increase the drops. So you do that with 5 towers. I mean, that's pretty powerful, depending on how big your tablets were. So it's not bad. This one out here only has like 14% waystones, but 50% increased quantity. Like, that's a pretty big one. There's no breach on that one. But you can see how that definitely helps. I kind of want to run one of these shitty ones. Like, this one's insane. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, like what? The problem is it has monsters have 96 increased ailment threshold and 98% increased stun threshold. They also move really fast as fuck, and they get a 400% increased critical hit chance. Yeah, that one's not a good one. Like, it's crazy because there's so many modifiers. You're like, oh, this is a great map, and then it's like, like terrible. You got a blank tier 15. Got another one here. That's the same thing. So I didn't do these ones. They all have 92, 96. And one of them, actually, are they all fit? No, one's 14. I got one clean 15, and then everything else is just all whatever. So I'll probably merge these into 14s and then 15s, and then see how many I can get away with, and we'll go from there. But I think I'm going to go take a nap for a little bit, because I've been up all night. And I thought I'd hop on for a smidge. But I'm going to go rest and then come back. And then I think I'll finish up today with some more of these and try to clean out these breaches and see what we come up with. But guys, thanks again for hanging out with me in the morning for a little bit. I know it wasn't very long, but hey, it is what it is. I will see you guys shortly. So take care.